are the one make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're serving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the one. We are Biafrans. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're serving all our future. Will make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are Biafrans. We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're serving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are Biafrans. We are the ones who make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. Issue will make a better day, just you and me. See, we're not in Nigeria, we be Biafra. Them they carry our money at the area. Say, I don't know if we don't trouble. All I want to let them know it's what's up. Hey, you could never eat on our side. Everybody will want to try go campsite. And that was an Azukilishi. Them leave us for water, but up on the machine. Hey, I make it put our hands together so that we can fight to stand together. We are Biafrans. We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're serving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are Biafrans. We are the ones who make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we'll make it. We're saving our lives. Issue will make a better day, just you and me. Don't be so this matters about me as I take my time and see reality. In a struggle, they hustle, they muscle. Why some people that they cannot ever move? All we need is a great nation, which is Biafra in our world today. All we need is to be free, freedom to enjoy our nationality. Share us a talk and so you go understand that. You will have your mind is my backbone forever. If you like it, make it there, just not about it, We are Biafrans. We are the one make a brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we make it. We're serving now all our issue. We make a better day, just you and me. We are the world. We are Biafrans. We are the ones to make a better day, so let's start giving.
As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nani nkebine ligwe, ka hagedin song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwabiama believe get whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, They will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name, that I had in Sosine Bigebi. He said,
onye jebe ọkpọrọ ibe ya, onye ilo bịa wee tinye ọgba aghara. Na mụ na Igbo nwanne, onye ligbo onye tibe ya, n'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ. Abụgbala na mụ na nwanne bebe sigo.
Solidarity for justice. Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndibo, a great people. This is a clarion call to the great people of the Igbo race, the Asian people. Ndibo. It is time to come together. It is time to heed the call. In unity we stand. In disunity we fall. Ndibo, let us rise on the 20th of October 2025. Let us close our shops. Let us close our businesses and rally for the freedom of one of our own, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onurube Nwanne Abaloso. This is the ancient tradition and foundation the Igbo race is founded on. Arise, Ndibo. Arise. Let your voice soar hard for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will rally for more. From Enugu to Lagos, from Aba to Owerri, from Onitsha to Anyoma to Edo, we will rally all around for our own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tradition and culture in our hearts they grow. With love for our people, together we will show no more silence in Igbo. It is time to talk. It is time to speak out. No more marginalization. Where are the great warriors of the great Igbo nations? Where are the men in Igbo land? Why must we keep quiet? An injury for one is injury to all. Therefore, Igbo, solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will march peacefully in unity and in accordance with the release and freedom of our own. Therefore, on the 20th of October 2025, Igbo people all over Nigeria, all over the world, close your businesses, close your shop in solidarity for one of your own. On Rubenwane Abaloso, an injury to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an injury to all. All right. Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. I welcome you this evening. It is indeed a great day, a day that Chukwoki Kabiama have made. And of course, this is Biafra Radio. And this is where you're at. Permit me to welcome you if you are joining us right now, because we are live and we are direct. That I can assure you right now. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha, of course, anchoring this program this evening. Today, of course, being the 14th day of October 2025, the year of our Lord Chukwoki Kabiama. And this evening, of course, joining me is Johannesburg, IPOB, South Africa. Or rather, let's put it this way, IPOB, Johannesburg Zone, South Africa. They are coming on air, of course, to speak to Biafrans this evening. And it is my pleasure, of course, to host them. But before we do that, permit me once again to welcome you wherever you are, wherever you are listening. Wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, I want you to to begin to share this program far and near, wide. Of course, invite your friends, invite, of course, our enemies to join us this evening, because it is a platform where we preach the gospel of Chukwu Kabiama, and that platform is none other but Biafra Radio. Once again, permit me again to welcome you. You are welcome on this platform. Biafra Radio is where you at, where we preach the truth, and I mean the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That's what we preach on this platform. As you all know, this October the 28th is going to be a great one, because we are marching, or rather the whole people are marching. It is not an individualistic thing, neither it is an IPOB thing. It is a general initiative. Of course, the lovers of freedom, the lovers of justice, those who love, of course, what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for, they will be marching to Asorok, Abuja, to demand the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, if you are in Abuja, please join the march. Even if you're not in Abuja, but you are anywhere around Biafra, anywhere in Nigeria, the only thing you can do, or rather the best thing you can do to show solidarity for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is to make sure that all businesses are closed, all shops are closed. But remember, it is going to be peaceful. We are not advocating for anything violence. We are not advocating for anything that is not in order, because IPOB is founded in orderliness. Therefore, if you are going to protest on that day, or you are going to march, it must be peaceful. Very, very important. I repeat, it must be peaceful. No destruction of property, no destruction of anything, but peaceful, because peaceful demonstration is allowed. It is enshrined, of course, in your rights in every constitution of the world, as long as you are doing it within the ambit of the law. We don't advocate for destruction of properties and life, but we advocate for you exercising your rights. Right to demonstrate, the right to protest, freedom of expression, freedom of association. Those are the rights that are embedded in the constitution of every civilized world. So, the 20th of October, it is going to be a great day. And I want all the people, the Igbos, don't be left behind, because this is one of yours. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your brother, he's your son, and of course, he's your leader. And you cannot sit by and watch other people agitate for him while his own on all right, before I bring our people once again, I want to welcome you. My name is Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha, and of course, it is Biafra Radio. It's where you at. We are live. We are direct. All right, let me see if we can get them on air. I don't know. Mazolewe, can you hear me? Please, if you can, just say a word. I don't know if Mazi Olewe can hear me. Please unmute your phone, Mazi Olewe. You are muted. My goodness me. Mazi Olewe, you need to unmute your phone, please, and speak to me. Everybody is muted. How can it be? All right, I'm still waiting for them to unmute. I'm not sure why everybody is muted. When you are on a program, you should unmute unless you people are not hearing me. But I believe I am coming out loud and clear, and the whole world is listening, because my voice is thundering and nobody can say they are not hearing me. It is unbelievable. The people that I am hosting, none of them is talking. And of course, I think I've lost them once again. I will try again to see if I can reconnect my guest this evening. It could be a network issue. Unbelievable. All right, let me reconnect them once again, please. Bear with us. We will be back. Don't go away.
Ọ bụ gịnị ka m mere iji gbọọ m asị? Namuna ibu nwanne onye jebe ọkpọli ibe ya onye ilobịa wee tinye ọgba aghara Namuna ibu nwanne onye libe onye tibe ya n'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ abụbana Namuna nwanne bebesigo iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụọ ọ dị n'obi ọnụlube nwanne agba n'ọsọ.
Solidarity for justice. Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndibo, a great people. This is a clarion call to the great people of the Igbo race, the ancient people. Ndibo. It is time to come together. It is time to heed the call. In unity we stand. In disunity we fall. Ndibo, let us rise on the 20th of October 2025. Let us close our shops. Let us close our businesses and rally for the freedom of one of our own, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onurube nwanne Abaloso. This is the ancient tradition and foundation the Igbo race is founded on. Arise, Ndibo. Arise. Let your voice so hard for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will rally for more. From Enugu to Lagos, from Aba to Owerri, from Onitsha to Anyoma to Edo, we will rally all around for our own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tradition and culture in our hearts, they grow. With love for our people, together we will show no more silence, Ndibo. It is time to talk. It is time to speak out. No more marginalization. Where are the great warriors of the great Igbo nations? Where are the men in Igbo land? Why must we keep quiet? An injury for one is injury to all. Therefore, Ndibo, solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we march peacefully in unity and in accordance with the release and freedom of our own. Therefore, on the 20th of October 2025, Igbo people all over Nigeria, all over the world, close your businesses, close your shop in solidarity for one of your own. Onurube nwanne Abaloso, an injury to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an injury to all. All right, welcome back once again. It is still Biafra Radio. We are live and we are direct. And of course, I am going to try again to see if our people can hear me, as I have no clue what is going on. Whether it is network issue, I don't know. Maziolewe, can you hear me once again, please? Maziolewe, do I have you on the line?
This program, Barrister Bidogo.
Right, we are live. Who is talking? We are live. I can hear you. Where is Maziolewe? He is not talking, and he's supposed to be the moderator of the group. All right. I don't know absolutely what is happening. Please. Maziolewe, can you hear me?
I'm here, Barrister. I'm here, Barrister.
Why are you not talking to me all this while, Mazi? Are you having network issues?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Mazi, here the the glitches.
Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Can everybody else mute themselves except the?
Can you hear me?
Unbelievable. All right, I am not sure what
Never.
is
I
going
think your
on.
own.
Uh,
He can hear you.
yes. Can you stop? I need only Mazi
You
Olewe
can
to
speak
talk
to
to me,
him.
please.
So
Only
hang
Mazi
up.
Olewe, because
Hang
he's
up this
supposed to
call
be the
and call
moderator
back.
of
Let
this
every
group.
people come and
Unless
speak
he
again.
tells you to speak, then you can speak. Mazi Olewe, can you hear me?
Are we agreed?
Can you stop talking, my brother? Because we are live. You are on live on
Yeah,
air.
let him
Stop
call.
talking, please.
Let his own.
All right. We need to, of course, continue until they get themselves sorted out before we can go back to them. I don't know what is happening in that group, but if they get sorted out, can somebody there maybe chat to me privately and tell me that they are ready, and then we can proceed? Because as it stands now, there are some bit of issues there, and I presume it will be a network issue. All right. Once again, I want to welcome you. It is Biafra Radio. My name is Barista Ikechukwu Onuoha. And of course, the jingle that I just played is all about the 20th of October. You all know what is happening on the 20th of October. It is actually time for us to go out there and show that enough is enough. And when I say enough is enough, listen, it does not mean that you have to go out there and fight. It does not mean that you have to go out there and become violent. No, your silence speaks volume. Your peacefulness speaks volume. Your gentleness speaks volume. Walking and marching together in unity with your symbols and boards showing, what is it that you are actually protesting about. It's more powerful. And of course, that is exactly what is going to happen on the 20th of October when people across the board, it's not just only an Igbo thing, because after all, the Igbos has been there all this while when Onyendu is in custody. And when I talk about the Igbos, I'm not talking about the people who are close related to Onyendu. There are people also who are doing their best. We cannot, of course, you know join them together with others. There are people who goes to court all the time when Onyendo goes to courts, and we appreciate them. There are people who have spoken out over and over again. But I'm talking about the majority of our people who have isolated themselves, who are watching by the bench, who are watching by the side, and they are doing nothing, they are saying nothing, because some of them believe it does not concern me. Why must I speak? Yes, Mazinam Dekano, he is getting what he deserves. People are saying that. But I can tell you one thing. Today is Mazinam Dekano. Tomorrow it can be you. Tomorrow it can be me, because an injury to one is an injury to all. And it is an abomination where we come from when you see your brother suffering and you stand by and watch. There is a proverb that our people, I'm going to say it in our language, and of course, I'll try to translate it in English. And that proverb, of course, says, Onye nono anegwu ala n'akụkụ window ya agba nkịtị. Ọmama o egwucha ala ahụ, ahara ya ahanye n'ime ya. And that is why when you see evil happening, you must call it by its name. All right, let me see if I can try again to get my guests, of course, if they are ready to talk to me. I'm not sure. Let me talk to Mazi. Mazi Olewe, if you are hearing me, please communicate with me. I need to be sure that you are ready. I need to be sure that you people are ready so we can proceed. If Mazi Olewe is having a network issue, maybe somebody else can indicate, and then so that we can continue, because time is of accent. Very, very important. Time is of accent. If Mazi Olewe is having the network issues, let another person indicate by typing in the group chat so that I can see and know who is going to moderate this occasion. So, as I was talking about the 20th of October, because it is going to be indeed a great march. It is not just a march for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone, it is a march for justice. It is a march to indicate, of course, to communicate to the government of the day that the shenanigans and, of course, abuse of rights that is happening in that place they call Nigeria. It's time for it to, of course, change, and people must be treated as human. You cannot tell me that in Nigeria, a terrorist, of course, and they call it what is that they call bandits, so called, will be treated with a golden spoons, whereas the citizens of the same country are being treated like criminals. You cannot take a man who have committed no offense whatsoever. As a matter of fact, he has been wronged by the federal government of Nigeria by the essence of his extraordinary rendition from Kenya, and yet he is being treated like somebody who have committed a crime. But those who have committed a crime are the ones who are being treated with a golden spoons. As you all saw a few days ago, the president of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of course, gave presidential pardon to criminals. He gave presidential pardons to criminals. And he took innocent people and put them behind bars. And you tell me that you sit there and you keep quiet. Tomorrow it will be your turn. And when it's your turn, of course, if nobody speaks, don't blame anybody. That is why we say, an injury to one is an injury to all. When you see that somebody else is being melted with injustice, it is your responsibility to say something. It is your responsibility to act. And of course, people will say, but I'm afraid. How can you be afraid in the midst of injustice? It is unattainable and you cannot do so. All right, bear with me. All right, let's try this again because they said they can hear me. So we need to go back to the group. Let me see if Mazi can hear me. Mazi Olewe, can you hear me? Mazi Olewe, can you hear me? Mazi Olewe, can you hear me? All right, Mazi Olewe, can you hear me? It is indeed, sometimes you plan a very beautiful show and the next thing you know, network issues here and there. But I will do my best because this is what we do. We are Biafrans to see what we can salvage this evening so that this show will not go to waste. All right, let me try again. Mazi, can you hear me? Mazi Olewe. Just hold on for me a second. Hold on a second. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me now? Just 1 second. We are not getting something. I need to make sure. All right, Mazi, try again.
Can you hear me?
All right. I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, Biafrans, now I have them on air and we have this sorted out. Of course, it's nobody's fault. It is just a sheer network issues which we encounter here and there all the time. We on air. Mazi, the whole world has been listening and they are waiting. Please, can you moderate? Of course, you can start by introducing yourself and allow everybody else also to introduce themselves. And then, of course, we will start in earnest. Please go ahead.
Good evening, great Biafrans all over the world. IPOB, one big family. Can you hear me now?
Mazi, keep talking, Mazi. You don't need to stop. Continue talking.
Keep up. IPOB, one family, IPOB. My names are Mazi Chukwu Elma Olewe, Johannesburg Zonal Coordinator by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama. I greet you all, Biafrans all over the world. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama be with us all.
Permit me to use this opportunity to greet every conscious Biafrans out there and all the lovers of freedom. My name is Comrade Azoka Igwe here from Ezan North Local Government of Ebonyi State. I am Assistant Media Head, Johannesburg Zone, South Africa.
All right, thank you very much. Next person, please.
I greet you all, great dear friends. Our able coordinator, moderator, our able barrister, Mazike Chukwonora. We greet you, and we greet your listeners and great dear friends. Rally around us tonight because we have a lot of package to unveil tonight. My name's Mazi Onwuka Ebuka. Thank you, guys.
Ndeo Mazi. Next person, please. Next person, unmute yourself.
IPOB.
One family.
One biggest family.
IPOB.
All over the world. My name is Arimen Samuel Hekekoma. Samuel Hekekoma is from Alai. Alai is Bende province in Biafra land. Ndeo
Mazi. Next person, please.
IPOB.
One family.
One family.
IPOB.
Yeah, my name's Mazi Chikoze Ipelu from Newi South, Ulubi, member of Johannesburg Welfare.
Ndeo Mazi. All right, next person, please.
IPOB.
One family.
I greet all of lovers of freedom. My name remains Mazi Wundu Simon. I serve Johannesburg Zone as a mobilizing officer. Thank you.
Ndeo Mazi. All right, next person, please.
Yeah, great Biafra and the lovers of freedom. Thank you very much, Paris.
Ndeo Mazi.
My name is Oyedikachi Hanacho. Oyedikachi Hanacho is serving Johannesburg Zone as welfare head. I don't know much like it.
Ndeo Mazi, thank you very much. Is there another person left to introduce themselves, please? All right. I think we have gone around. All right, Mazo Lewe, if you can hear me, unmute and let's start, please. Mazo Lewe. Mazo Lewe, if you can hear me, please unmute and start.
Hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Please, Mazi, go ahead. Our time is fast spent. Please go ahead and, of course, give your opening remarks, and then, of course, we'll go around. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, my barrister, Barrister Onuoha. We thank you this evening for hosting us onto tonight's show. I greet you all, great dear friends, on this fateful evening. We are here to thank all IPOB, all Biafrans all over the world for standing firm with our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What we are here to do is to do that which our ancestors started. Now our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is being incarcerated because of this particular struggle to free all Biafrans, all Igbos, and also the generation unborn, that when they are being born, they will be able to know that we are Biafran, the land full with milk and honey. Well, I want to encourage each and every IPOB worldwide that struggle, it is not easy. We are here standing behind our leader. We will achieve it because as we have come onto this race, we must not be disheartened. Our leader has been in DSS dungeon not just because of his own benefits. It's for the freedom of all IPOB worldwide. Inasmuch as we might be going one issue or another, we must focus. What we are doing is spiritual. We are under oath to restore Biafra. And we are here to do the needful. We are determined. We are formidable. We are resolute to make sure we get our nation restored. Disintegration from Nigeria is imminent. This is one thing we must have in mind. We must not pay attention to the distractors. I hope I am coming out loud and clear to all Biafrans all over the world. My fellow comrades, I want us to know and take note of this principle. Our leader is being discharged by the Nigerian court. He was kidnapped in Kenya, tortured for 8 days before rendition to Nigeria by private jet. Nigeria kept our leader in DSS dungeon with his underlying health problem. And they are busy having breakfast, dinner, lunch with terrorists and bandits in Nigeria. Many people have been released. Iboho is being released, walking free. And all that is happening in Biafra land are being sponsored by Nigerian government and some of those affiliate governors in Biafra land. They cannot stop us. We will restore Biafra in our time. This is what I want us to take note of. This is one thing I want us to put our head up. We have gone too far to look back. Our leader refused to be bribed. To sold Biafra out, he refused. He is there because of us. We must not disappoint our ancestors. We must not disappoint the former days in Biafra land. Whatsoever we do, we must know there is the consequences. They will know much.
Yes, Maz, before you hang on and we go to another person, I want you to talk to me a bit about IPOB Johannesburg or IPOB South Africa, so to say. What we are doing, of course, to ensure that IPOB South Africa is back to its own glory. Please, if you can speak, including, of course, the proposed convention that is happening in Cape Town. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much, Barrister. Yes, I want Biafrans all over the world to know that IPOB South Africa is standing on multiple legs. We are not moving, we are not shaking. Agents were sent to come and hijack and distract us, but by the grace of Chukwu, we stand firm and we defeated them. We have been a convention coming up in Cape Town on the 23rd of October, 2025. This is to bring IPOB together, to come together and reason together, to admonish and encourage one another concerning our movement, and to let the people know what we are going through. Because a lot is going on. There's a lot of genocide going on in Biafra land. Many of our people are being massacred, raped, kidnapped. And many of us are being given a bad name, that we are the ones sponsoring what is happening in Biafra land, which is not us. We do not kill our own. We respect blood. We know the consequences of taking a life. Any Biafran man born and fathered by a Biafran man know the consequences of that. Anyone who is fighting this struggle, who are compromised, is fathered by Fulani blood and Hausa blood. So we are going to Cape Town for a convention. And after this convention, the world will hear our voice. The thing that is happening in diaspora, happening in Biafra land against our leader, we will not relent. All we need is disintegration from Nigeria. Agitation is not a crime. How on earth they are busy releasing criminals, bandits, terrorists, even those who are killing the army, and we are using our flag and our mouth and our regalia, speaking to the world of what we are going through. Instead, we are being killed. Many people are being sent out to go after Biafrans. They try all they could to break IPOB South Africa. By the grace of Chukwu, they failed. We were taken to court. Most of our comrades were arrested in Pretoria when they went to the parliament in Pretoria. There was a game plan to get us arrested. But by the grace of Chukwu, their plan did not actualize. So I want all Biafrans all over the world to know there is a problem that by the grace of Chukwuka, they did not defeat us. So after our convention in Cape Town, we will proceed with our massive protests all over the world. We will make it known across this land of South Africa and across the globe. So a lot of things will be discussed which I cannot be able to expatiate on this particular broadcast. As now, Ufojin for Ufala for.
All right, Mazi, one more thing. Tell me, what is the essence of this convention? What do you intend to achieve by going for the convention? Because somebody may ask, but why are you people going to Cape Town? What is it all about? Maybe you can enlighten, the people and of course those who are listening to us. Why IPOB, of course, South Africa is going to Cape Town for this convention, and what's the intent to achieve by doing so, to enhance, I don't want to give it away by telling you, because it's on you to tell us, what's happening. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Great Biafrans, the reason of this convention, because there has been an issue in IPOB South Africa. Some factions were paid to come and destabilize what we are doing, to hijack our units and zones. I don't know if I'm to release the names on the air.
No, it's fine. But you don't have to. You don't have to. Just go ahead and speak.
Thank you. We have some group of people who was paid to come and destabilize IPOB South Africa, because when a broom is in pieces, can be easily be broken, but when it's come together, it cannot be broken. By the grace of Chukwuka, we managed to defeat them. Since all those issues that came up, there has been some people whom their heart has been disheartened. There has been some divisions. There have been some issues. People have been discouraged. So on this particular convention, we are trying to bring ourselves together again. So every unit and zone, lovers of freedom, can be gathered in one house, one umbrella. Because as now, only no matter so we are there, we are going together to be together to have a bubble. So we can be able to encourage each other. Let everyone know that nothing bad is happening in South Africa. IPOB South Africa, we are coming back again to unite ourselves together. Those who are being disheartened, being discouraged, to come back again together as a one formidable family, as we have always been to date. So this convention in Cape Town, we had a meeting and it was concluded that it will take place in Cape Town. And now I am very happy with the response we have been receiving from other comrades. Those who have left are back. Those who were standing on one leg are now standing with their two legs and their two hands. I am very happy. We are very happy with the response and the encouragement we are getting at the moment, because they have seen that what our leader is going through inside is for each and every one of us, both born and unborn children. And now them slacking back, it will be a detriment to each and every one of us. As now, when it rains, it will rain on everyone. Now they have come to realization that them stepping back will not help them. Now they have come out in full force for us to do the needful to make sure that IPOB South Africa is back together in a massive way again. That Biafrans all over the world is also happy to know and to hear the move about IPOB South Africa, that we stand firm together with our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to restore Biafra nation, and to tell Nigerian government that they need to release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He has no case to answer with them. Nigerian courts have released him unconditionally, have released him, have cancelled every case against him. How can a man that is being kidnapped on a British passport, kidnapped in Kenya, being extradited to Nigeria, and they still kept him in this dungeon? No treatment is allowed. So that is what we are coming together to discuss among ourselves.
All right.
To see what we can do to move it forward.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi. I would like you now to begin to call people one by one so that they can speak what is on their hearts. But please, can we keep it short as possible? If we can keep it very short, that will really be appreciated since we are quite a lot of people here. And if we keep talking longer, I'm sure we're going to end up finishing this program so late. So, Mazi Olewe, please go ahead and call upon your people so that they can speak. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I am calling upon Mazi Onyeka.
Mazi Onyeka, please unmute and go ahead.
Mazi Onyeka, unmute yourself and speak.
All right. Do we have Mazi Onyeka here? Yes, there we go. Mazi, go ahead.
Okay. Thank you very much, Barrister.
Ndeo, Mazi. What's on your mind, Mazi? Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, our convention in Cape Town, I think, will be a very, we create a very impact, a good part. By the standing South Africa, people from different provinces and different zones and units all over South Africa gathered in Cape Town, so that we can also cross and know the way forward. Because it's quite a long time since we were having issues concerning our unity and other affairs. Because since a lot of division has been created by the sponsored agent of Nigerian government that infiltrated South Africa, IPOB, in order to destroy. But it was quite fortunate that they couldn't destroy anything. Only that a lot of people were just discouraged. But we thank God that we have come back to our peace. And think with time, everything will come back to its normality. So I will not try to speak much or take much time, because I think we have other people that will also speak, and those that will also call in maybe to also add their opinion. So I want to thank everyone that has made it so far to this moment. Even also encourage people to also support the peace and the unity conference that we are going to be held in Cape Town. Thank you, Mazi.
Deo, Mazi, thank you very much. Mazi Olewe, please go ahead and call the next speaker. Mazi Olewe, are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here. Yes.
All
right. Mazi Azoka, please go ahead.
All right. Mazi Azoka, please unmute. Mazi Azoka, if you can hear me, please unmute yourself and speak to us. All right. You can call somebody else, Mazi Olewe, while we wait for Mazi Azoka. All right.
Mazi Wundo, please unmute and speak, please.
Mazi Wundo, if you can hear us, please go ahead.
Yes. I want to thank our Barrister Onuoha for coordinating this program this night. It's a pleasure being here. Biafrans all over the world, I thank you for listening. My own version is going to the conference we are slating to have on the 23rd of October. It's a good thing that all of us are expecting to have a positive, resolution after the convention, because our enemies, there are many, especially the Nigerian government and their agents here in South Africa. Our people, they made their agents, which I will not be calling their names. They discovered that South Africa, IPOB is a formidable force in Africa. So they did everything using our proxies in the same meeting, in the same gathering to destroy us. But the end will justify the means. So this gathering we are having now, this convention we are about to go on this maybe next week. After that, I promise that South Africa will come back to its normalcy. We're going to do wonders the way we used to do before. All this while, you know, we've been going through. This is the first time I heard that if a zone want to do protest, that they will go to higher hierarchy to take a permission. It never existed before. Every part of the world where IPOB is, they have rights to do their protests at any time. But this time around, they use the policy. I don't know where it comes from, whether it's from Nigerian government, and tell us that we cannot do protests. I want the whole world, the IPOB all over the world that is listening to this radio now to note that this is what we have been passing through in South Africa. Somebody told us that if you want to go on protests, that we should not use IPOB name and we should not use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's name. That we should choose another name without
Mazi,
Mazi
Wundu, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Yes, please. Who told you that? I think it will also be nice or fair for you to let the world know. Who told you that? Please go ahead.
Yeah, the day we went to JMPD, to the normal process, how we get our permits for protests. Emmanuel Ishimri stood tall before the authorities, before us, and telling us that we don't have right to take permission to do protests in the name of IPOB and in the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even the authorities asked him that, did you know that our leader was sick? He said, yes, he know. Many of them there, standing with us, said, yes, that they know that our leader is sick. Then they now asked him, the authorities asked Emmanuel Ishimri, why did he come in to stop us, not to do protests? You know, he said he didn't ask us to stop protests, but we must not use IPOB name, and we must not use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
All right, thank you very much. I just wanted you to clear that out. Go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead and summarize
so
for me.
We need to come together, and we have called them for unity and peace, for conversation. Well, but that day we're going to wait if they will come or they will not come. So I thank you all, Biafrans.
All right, thank you very much, Mazi Iwundu. Over to you, Mazi Olewe. Go ahead.
Thank you. I am calling on Mazi Bello. Chigozie Bello, please speak up. Unmute your line and talk to you together.
Chigozie, go ahead, Mazi.
Hello, Biafrans. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, wherever you are listening from. All the Biafrans, I want to say thank you for the resolute and the obedient we have been keeping all this while. I want to use this opportunity to say thank you to Mazi Barrister Ikechukwu Onuoha for hosting us. I also want to extend my greeting to African Rep in the name of Mazi Temiremi, the world financial head, Mazi Nenaya. I say thank you to all of you for your resolute. Mazi, in this South African issue here, we have a lot of problems, but we thank Chukwu Abiyama that after all the shenanigans, all the problems we have passed through, we still remain formidable and we are forging ahead. Yeah, we are so much happy about the conference that is coming ahead. We will make sure that everyone participate, all the lovers of freedom in South Africa, everybody must join hands together. We must
Maze, tell me, why are you, because you said we are so happy about the conference, why are you happy about the conference? Can you please tell the world?
Yeah, thank you, Maze. Why I'm happy is because all this while we have been passing a lot of problems, a lot of challenges, and a lot of people have, have been weak in their mind. But I believe that this convention will wake everybody up. We will still come together and forge ahead. That's why I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
All right, makes sense. Fair enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I know that by the grace of Chukwokika Biama, everything will work out, and by God's grace, Nnamdi, nothing will happen to Onyendu. Everything will be okay, and they will release him. They will free him without any excuses or whatever. So I want to say thank you to all the Biafrans worldwide for standing up to this time, and we will continue until we get where we are going. So I thank everyone, Marty.
No.
Good evening.
Thank you very much. Azelewe.
Mazi Ekoma.
IPOB,
one family.
One biggest family. IPOB worldwide. I want to thank every one of you. I know you people are listening to us. And thank our barrister, Onuoha.
No, Maz.
And there's one thing I want to say on these things. There's a lot of things our leader teach us, which some people forget, which Jobek soul carry on. In anything we are doing, we have to be whiter than white. I have 4 cardinal points. In this struggle, when somebody forces you to join the struggle, when the struggle shake, you turn like somebody in the boat going on water. But this IPOB, our leader told us that this time of IPOB is not IPOB who can stop. You know, in this South Africa, Johannesburg is head of South Africa. We have a foundation of our leader. We have foundation of our leader. What he taught us in the Radio Biafra, which he come back to Biafran Radio. He taught us a lot of things. This convention we are going to Cape Town, you know, we are hierarchies. When your hierarchy tell you something, don't that thing, follow that thing. Like Asolowo told us that they have a conference meeting. He hear our leader voice. The whole Joburg, we followed him. We followed him. No matter what my enemies will say, we don't care about that. But respect your hierarchies, which our leader told us. Now, this convention will make us to come back as like before, like after lockdown. We want to protest in Victoria, both British and Kenya, all over the South Africa, attend the protests. After this convention now, South Africa will come back like as is before. If you are pushing for protests, the whole South Africa will come again. Like Showore is trying to do his best on 28th. Let Biafrans all over the world do their best and follow Showore so that the zoo government will know that our leader is not alone. He's a man of people. His voice control men. He needs only 100 men to take Biafra, but he have over 1 million of people. Umuchineke, all over the world. Anywhere you are, that 28th, please respect that 28th and make our leader to be free. This convention, we are going to Cape Town. Anywhere you are, I know you are listening from us. Make yourself available to be in that convention. You will hear a lot of things about South Africa. They think they can blind Joburg, but Joburg is more than them because Chuko Kabiama is in us. He always fighting for us. No matter the way they want to destroy us, but we conquer them through court, through everything, JMPD, but JMPD have already won everything. Joburg have captured what they have. They have captured what they have. As far as South Africa is concerned, IPP Johannesburg zone have already won the Joburg zone. Anything we want to do, when we put our CV, they're gonna give us what we need. That is, I'm advising every lovers of freedom in South Africa, let us push their province zone unit for you to conquer, because enemies are everywhere. The last broadcast our leader made is they're gonna buy you over inside IPOP. But when you remember that you was born in your mother's womb, like you could come here to be a Biafra, nothing will shake you, nothing will defeat you. Ụmụ Chineke, convention anyị na-aga ime on 23 oge ebute mkpụrụ ọma n'ime South Africa, bute IPOP all over the world. Ogwe ndị ọbụla gbasara agbasa, if they scattered every world, as we see war into South Africa, we conquer them. With this convention, IPOP gonna go up again and rise more than 1 million times.
Thank you very much, of course, Mazi. All right, before we proceed, permit me to make this all important announcement. And of course, this announcement is very touchy, and I want you to lend me your ears. It is a fundraising event, and of course, this fundraising event is particularly for Onyendu Mazi Kano. This fundraising event that is coming up is for our leaders' medical, cause. And of course, we are raising fund for his medical course. I just want to get this correct. Yes, his medical treatments, and of course, and all his medical calls, because ever since the incarceration of Onyendu Mazi Kano, people are not asking how is he being funded in terms of his legal bill. As you know, that legal cost is very expensive. To ask me, I know because I am a lawyer. It is very, very expensive to fund, legal costs, and you can see the caliber of lawyer our leader have representing him. Quite a lot. And of course, it is money. And of course, IPOB have been trying their best. And when I say IPOB, not everybody, of course. And our finance head, Wanda Nenayanya, she has been going through, thick and thin to ensure that fund is raised. And of course, other people who are as well helping out Mazi Takano, they're also not standing by to watch their own brother, rots in jail. They're doing their best, whatever necessary, whatever possible. So, but this announcement, of course, it is a Zoom fundraising. Join this Zoom fundraising event for Onyendu Mazi Kano on Saturday, the 18th of October 2025. And I'm talking about this Saturday, the 18th. There will be a Zoom fundraising. And of course, this is all over social media. You can go to IPOB page on Facebook. It is there, and you will see. And I will also share it on my platform, Mike Biafra OB, so that you can get all the details you need about this fundraising. It is a fundraising that is happening this Saturday, the 18th day of October 2025, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Of course, you can translate it to our African time, and you will get exactly what time is 2 p.m. Eastern Time, US and Canada. So once again,
It is a Zoom fundraising for the medical treatment of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Of course, whatever you can afford to help with, it will be welcome. It will be indeed for a good cause. And it is happening on the 18th day of October, being Saturday. This Saturday by 2 p.m. Eastern Time and US and Canada. Like I said, you can go to Radio Biafra page, Facebook page. You will get all the details. You can go to my Facebook as well. I will post it there so that you will know all the details and what is needed to know in order for you to join this Zoom meeting. All right. Mazolewe, are we still together? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
Please, let's go to the next person, please.
The next person is Mazi Chibike. Please talk to Biafrans.
Mazi Chibike, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
They were watching okay.
I'm so happy to be here, Miss, this evening.
And we're happy to have you. Please go ahead.
I'm also happy, with the point, the success that we have been able to achieve within this period of time. And I'm happy for some reasons, because if we can recall, IPOB South Africa and IPOB worldwide have really passed through a lot ever since
Mazi Chibike, just 1 second, please. Just 1 second. All right. So the time of that fundraising is 7 p.m. Biafra land time, 7 p.m. on Saturday, the 18th day of October, 2025. Fundraising for medical treatment of Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is 7 p.m. Biafra land time. So if you go to Radio Biafra Facebook page, you will see the Zoom link and all the information you need about this fundraising. This fundraising is one that you cannot afford to miss, because if you really say you love our leader, if you say you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, here is another opportunity for you to demonstrate that by action. Thank you, Mazi Chiezoku, for pointing out the time. Mazi Chibike, sorry about that. Go ahead, Biafra. Start listening.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Update. So we all have passed through a lot ever since Onyendu was kidnapped in Kenya. There is a kind of division, kind of like the devil, came in, and the IPOB South Africa, IPOB worldwide got dispersed. There has been a high level of infiltration coming from within, coming from our comrades, coming from people that we so much respect and people that we looked onto. So I'm happy because this storm is almost over, and I'm happy that we passed through this first, because I believe that's a tough time. We always create tough people, and in the ultimate journey of success, the strong will always survive at the expense of the weak. So this period have proven the comrades who happen to be genuine, those who happen to be formidable in our midst. So we passed through a lot. In case if people have forgotten, there are so many things that we passed through, especially IPOB Johannesburg. From IPOB Johannesburg being hijacked through Mazi King, because there was a time when Mazi, one of the members of the US, was his name again? Okay, I'll be able to remember his name before I finish my talk. So he was made IPOB coordinator through our radio. That was Mazi Tony. So this is an attempt to hijack IPOB Johannesburg through Ikenga and through the senior members. Before then, Mazi Telenani, the African rap, was aired on radio. There was a period when they were busy dishing out memo like it was a dish. We passed that phase. I'm happy that Johannesburg zone stood their ground. They resisted that hijack. And today, where is the Kenga? How did the Kenga end up? Kenga has been seen dining and whining with the Nigerian politicians. So this is a true testimony of what IPOB Johannesburg zone has encountered on the face of the people that we looked up to, the senior members of IPOB. We went through different storms. The storm of trying to buy a house. There was a time Ogechukisu, our national coordinator, was trying to use IPOB South African fund to buy a house in South Africa. While Mazi Onyindu, our supreme leader, is in detention. The fund that we have in our own control, a national coordinator, IPOB member, an old member, was planning to use that fund to buy a house for IPOB in South Africa when our leader is still inside. If it happened to be his father or his brother that is in that condition, will he ever come up with that idea of buying a house instead of working and supporting the freedom of Onyindu? Johannesburg zone kicked against it. We stood our ground. Some members of the US supported them as well. Members from Pretoria zone, from Cape Town, they all stood their ground, and we never let that happen. So Radio Biafra was turned to a home of caricature, whereby our case had been treated, people had been insulted, and all that. So it came to a point whereby they started to profile us online, blackmailing new members of IPOB, using Radio Biafra as a weapon against our own people. At the point we went for a protest at United Nations Human Rights in Pretoria. We went for a protest at the office of Amnesty International. We led the protest for the release of Mazi Nandikano. And these comrades of ours, our own old members, they charged us to court, accusing us of impersonation. I believe Mazi Ikechukona was one of the members as well who were taken to court. Even the Sadek Rep Mazi Chukwu was taken to court. And what was the offense that we committed? Only because we were protesting for the release of Onyindu Nandikano. Now, I'm raising this point for people to understand what we have passed through, and for people to understand the direction that the struggle have taken place. Members of IPOB, Johannesburg and Pretoria and Cape Town, we are working assiduously. We are doing the best that we could at that period. Now, the so-called executive members, with the support or the permission of some members of the US, they weren't doing all these things that we were doing. They weren't making all this progress. We were busy going to the court councilors, meeting them, getting involved in a diplomatic move and the engagement. But these comrades, they had that guts, to use our own fund, our own money, to charge us to court, accusing us wrongly. What were they trying to do? They were trying to stop that movement. They were trying to stop us from putting pressure on the international communities to fight against the detention of Mazi Nandikano. These are members of IPOB. These are something that they were unable to do. These are something that we are doing on our own, yet they were more than happy to stop it and prevent it. We went through all this in order to make sure that our voice has been heard. So members of IPOB worked very hard with our own fund, the dues that we paid, because the fund was under their control. They used that fund. They vowed. They made sure that they used that fund to intimidate us, harass us, and bully us. But at the end, they were brought to shame. They have never done anything good to impact the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There was a time we secured an appointment with EFF, which is one of the top political party in South Africa. These comrades wrote a letter advising EFF party that we are impersonating them as members of IPOB. They went further to create a new bank account in South Africa. A new bank account different from the one that was established by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before his arrest. Even when we have the financial head who was in charge of that account. By creating those accounts, which I believe they did that in so many other countries, that was how IPOB fund was diverted. Because a reasonable person, a reasonable human being knows that if you are fighting the legal team of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if you are fighting Mazi Aloy, then you are not really working to see our leader gain his freedom. If you love our leader, you can't be fighting his legal team, the team that he choose, the team that used to meet him one-on-one. You can't be in diaspora fighting the legal team that has been established, that is working for the freedom or for the release or for what you do. So they extended to the point of using memo to fire people every day, scare people, trying to disperse and disorganize IPOB South Africa. We stood against them. We passed through all this trial time. And the last thing they did was to create an office in South Africa where we already have an office. I believe they have done that in some other part of the world. That is IPOB members fighting against the institution that they represent. So I am happy that they were unable to break us. I'm happy because we are coming back as IPOB in South Africa. We are rising through this convention. And I'm also encouraging every other IPOB worldwide to follow the footsteps of our IPOB South Africa and the rise. The little that we can do is to make our voice heard. On the international level. So I'm happy that we have gotten to this point. So I'm pleading to other IPOB members in diaspora in other countries to follow the footsteps of IPOB South Africa. Because the people that we looked up to, I can say that they are fellows. They are fellows that in the sense that today it is a Soweri, a Yoruba man, who is calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is hosting a protest for the release of Onindo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. hosting a protest in Biafra land might not be safe for our people, but those in diaspora ought to do it. There is a human right in diaspora in the Western world. So why are we not making use of them? Why are we not using all these tools to make sure that we facilitate the release of our leader? Why is the leadership of IPOB not doing all this? Why are they quiet? So I believe that after the convention, IPOB South Africa is going to make great move, just as Mazi has mentioned earlier. So we're going to make a great move, and our voice will be heard. And I believe that it's going to impact the release of Mazi Nankan. Unlike before, during his first arrest in 2015, there was a global protest all over the world. All over the world. IPOB was busy marching, submitting memorandum, going to different embassies, going to international communities. What has happened today? Nothing. We're busy gossiping, attacking each other, creating content online, and all those nonsense. What have we achieved? Even for the leadership to just pass a simple message, a simple instruction. IPOB Australia, IPOB Japan, IPOB New Zealand, IPOB China, IPOB Indonesia, IPOB South Africa, Ghana, name it. We have our presence in more than 100 countries. Let's make a move. Let's march. They haven't done anything, nothing. They have turned to content creators, so warmongers, so brothers fighting brothers, So I believe that this convention is really going to pave way for us. Some of the agendas, which I believe that will be treated, includes strengthening unity in diaspora, raising awareness, of the Biafran cause, building alliance and partnership by engaging with civil groups, human rights organizations, and the other policy makers. It also includes strategic planning and direction, fundraising, resources mobilization, and promoting peaceful dialogues and involvement in case of those who might be seeking for some of the agendas that might be treated on this convention. So the convention is going to be very helpful, not only to IPOB South Africa, but to IPOB worldwide. And I believe by the grace of God, effort, IPOB South Africa will rise again, and only the Muslim can be released.
Thank you very much, Mazi Chibike. And of course, Mazi Chibike was our former coordinator here in Johannesburg. And of course, he is one of the, how should I put it this way, he was instrumental in resisting the so-called hijackers. And of course, that is why that name brings fear to them when they hear Chibike. And of course, we thank him for all the good job he did while the coordinator here in Johannesburg. Even though he might not be around, but still, he is still into what we are doing, and we appreciate him for that. All right, before we continue, because we're almost wrapping up, it is very, very important, imperative that we remind you again that the 20th of October, 20th of October is Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And this solidarity, of course, it cuts across the board. It does not know nationality, it does not know, tribe, tongue, or language, or whatever. We are doing it for the love of justice. And we are doing it so that justice will prevail and justice for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The 20th, all we are asking is simple. of course, people should lock up their shops. And of course, in solidarity, that's what it means, solidarity with Oyendumaz and Nnamdi Kanu, so that justice will prevail and our leader Nnamdi Kanu will be released, because it is about time. All right, let's listen to this advert, or rather jingle, once again, and then we proceed. Don't go away, please.
Ọ bụ gịnị ka m mere iji gbuolu m n'ọnụ? Ọ bụ gịnị ka m mere iji kpọọ m asị? Ọkwa mụ na anyị bụ nwanne, onye jebe ọkpọrọ ibe ya, onye ilo bịa wee tinye ọgba aghara. Na mụ na anyị bụ nwanne, onye libe onye tibe ya, n'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ. Abụgbala na mụ na nwanne bebesigo. Abụgbala na mụ na nwanne bebesigo. Iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụa, ọ dị n'obi m ọnụlube.
Solidarity for justice. Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ndibo, a great people. This is a clarion call to the great people of the Igbo race, the Asian people. Ndibo. It is time to come together. It is time to heed the call. In unity we stand. In disunity we fall. Ndibo, let us rise on the 20th of October 2025. Let us close our shops. Let us close our businesses and rally for the freedom of one of our own, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is the ancient tradition and foundation the Igbo race is founded on. Arise, Ndibo, arise. Let your voice so hard for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will rally for more. From Enugu to Lagos, from Aba to Owerri, from Onitsha to Anyoma to Edo, we will rally all around for our own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tradition and culture in our hearts, they grow. With love for our people, together we will show no more silence, Ndibo. It is time to talk. It is time to speak out. No more marginalization. Where are the great warriors of the great Igbo nations? Where are the men in Igbo land? Why must we keep quiet? An injury for one is injury to all. Therefore, Ndibo, solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will march peacefully in unity and in accordance with the release and freedom of our own. Therefore, on the 20th of October 2025, Igbo people all over Nigeria, all over the world, close your businesses, close your shop in solidarity for one of your own. On Rubenwane Awaloso, an injury to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an injury to all.
All right, so welcome back once again, Honorable Benwane Abaloso, indeed. And of course, this is how it is going to be. Abuja, of course, is the focal point for this 28th Solidarity March. But those in Biafra land. The best you can do to show solidarity is to close down your shops in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A day cannot kill you. Close down your business and show support and show solidarity for Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, we are also calling on Biafrans and lovers of freedom for the 18th of October being Saturday. This Saturday, 2025, there will be a Zoom fundraising for the medical treatment of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and as well as his legal fees. People has been paying this legal fees all these years, and we are asking you for this period to support, of course, the medical treatment of our leader as well as his legal fees. So there will be a fundraising happening this Saturday, the 18th day of October 2025, and it will be 7 p.m. Biafra land time. So you can work it out in your own time wherever you are. But it's 7 p.m. Biafra land time. I know here in South Africa, 7 p.m. will be 8 p.m. So Europe, US, Canada, you all know. I think Europe, Canada, and the US will be 2 p.m. But Biafra land time is the benchmark, 7 p.m. Join this Zoom meeting. It will be shared, of course, it's already there on Biafra Radio Facebook page. And I will share it on my Facebook as well. And we will share it in all platforms so that we can do the needful. All right, let's wrap it up. Mazio Lewe, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right, please call the next person. So we will begin to wrap it up.
Okay, a few minutes before our next person, Mazipka, comes up. There's something I want their friends to be aware of as well.
Make it short, Mazi. Make it short. Go ahead.
Yes, definitely. I also want to use the opportunity to greet our national coordinator, Mazi Vitali Sibe, and Deputy Mazi Emmanuel. What I want the friends to know is this, that those agents being sent went to all the places we have been to for a protest, went and meet with them, telling them that we are the fake IPOB. I just want to add up to what Master Chilike said. These people went extra mile. They went to Russia embassy, British embassy, UN embassy, and telling them that we who came there were fake, UN embassy as well. So I want Biafrans to know the reason why this convention is very important, because after this convention, we will also reinforce again, let them know that we are the genuine IPO. So a lot of things happen in which we are trying now to bring it back again, because a lot went through.
Mazolewe, before you call the next person, you see, my own perspective and the reason why I thought this convention is actually a well thought, event is because we went through a lot here in South Africa. Many people, have lost hope. Hearts were broken, and we think that this convention is more about healing, about people to heal, and that we can, sanitize them once again, bring their mind back to what we are doing so that people can unite and we can move as a unit. This is my thought, and I think there is no better place to do it than that convention where we will all gather and we speak to one another and we heal and then we move. They will go ahead, please.
Oh, thank you very much, Barrister. I'm calling on Mazi Ebuka. Please come on, unmute yourself and come on.
Mazi Ebuka, go ahead.
IPOB.
One family.
IPOB, one biggest family. My barrister, our controller tonight. I greet you. I greet all the great Biafrans, all our listeners, the lovers of freedom. I greet the voice in the wilderness that we heard and hearken to this call, our great leader, the Moses of our time. I greet him and I drop my cap for him. And we pray that God who called him will give him all the protection that he needs to continue until the Biafra flag is raised up. And we all will celebrate for that great victory. So my comrades and our listeners, I just want to begin by saying that the convention we are talking about is for every lovers of freedom of IPOB in South Africa. The door is open for anyone who loves freedom of our people, who is genuinely knowing that he came to this struggle without beg for any reason. So this convention is, the door of this convention is open for you. You know, our people used to say that Eba na woyo danya ade tiyose. So I'm beckoning on us. When you are coming, leave all your horse behind, leave all the chilies behind, because there is the we are sounding a sound of peace and unity of IPOB in South Africa. And going forward from here, a lot of things is going to be unfolding. Why we are called IPOB South Africa, because that spirit will be rekindled. That spirit of IPOB South Africa we rise up again after that convention. So wherever you are, make your way to Cape Town. You are most welcome to join us. As long as you are in South Africa, if you are outside South Africa, pray for us and let your spirit be with us, because we are going there to resurrect the spirit of IPOB in South Africa once again. And that we will begin to call all our members to come and we move this struggle forward, because this is what our leader wants us to do. And this is why we are standing, because every member of IPOB in South Africa, if we are truly genuine, if we are working for the actualization of Biafra, for a sovereign state of Biafra, you must understand that this is the time our leader needs us most. Remember his words. He said, I will not disappoint you. And that man has never and will not disappoint us. So we don't need to let him down at this moment. We need to make sure that that voice, that gospel of freedom for our people, we just need to understand and realize the importance of freedom of Biafrans, not only for you and for your unborn generation. Because if you don't restore Biafra now, imagine what we are going through, and imagine what your children is going to go through behind you. Would you want your children to go the same way that we are going? And I say, God forbid, because our leader said, either the flag of Biafra is raised or else he will be lowered. And that is where we stand, that he will never be lowered. Rather, the Biafra or flag, Biafra flag must be raised up in our time, so that next generation of Biafra will know that this existing one really fought for them. And this is why we are born. People like us, we are born, and people like you was born, so that we must continue this fight until what we are fighting for, we get it on the table for our generation. And I want to also use this opportunity to call upon our people all over the world, people back home, for the 20th of October, being called by our beloved brother Shomore for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So wherever you are, key into this particular call, because this is a wise call to stand. Because if you keep your mouth in the face of injustice, the next person could be you. So try as much as possible on the 20th of October to shut down your business. If you have to go to Abuja, take leave at work and go to Abuja and let your voice heard. Just come here with a plate card and let us begin to sound this warning. We don't want to see anything legalia of IPOB, because this is not IPOB fight now. This is a global call for injustice being meted against an innocent man. So we want to stand on that note of a global call. So if we are going there, you are going there not as an IPOB member, but as an international person, to answer international call to release a just man, to release an innocent man. Get your plate card, leave your IPOB regalia, flags and whatever. They're going there. Please, whosoever you see carrying IPOB regalia, know that they are agents of provocateurs. And the people must rally around to deal with that person, because that person come to create unnecessary fight where there is none. Let us rally around and answer this call once and speak for the man who cannot be able to speak for himself, because this is a very nice call to fight for a just man, an innocent man. So I'm calling on all our people all over the world. Even if you cannot be in Abuja, go to your Twitter, go to your Facebook, go to your TikTok. Begin to bombard the social media on that day of what is happening in Abuja, because international community must hear our voices in the social media, on the ground. So it's going to be a protest that has never happened ever in Nigeria. This is the opportunity we are waiting for. Let us utilize this opportunity well. Let us not act as people who are not concerned. This is our own. This is our brother. If Nigeria government can be romancing with and giving pardon to the bandits, we must shout, we must scream that international community will hear our voice. People say that if anything happens to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing will happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming out health and sound, and he has been set free. He has no case to answer, and because of that, he must be released. His freedom is imminent. His freedom is not negotiable. And this is where we stand, that our leader must be set free. And as he's coming out with the flag of Biafra. And what we need is to determine where we're going to stand. Referendum is non-negotiable as long as Nigeria government and Biafra is concerned. They must release our leader. Our demand is very clear. Release our leader and give us a referendum to decide our fate. And this is where we stand. So great Biafrans, great our listeners, please let us rally around this call. And coming for the launch, the donation for our leaders' health on Saturday. Remember, this struggle needs money. This struggle needs money. If you cannot come out physical, if you cannot, let your money speak on the quest for this freedom. A man who has forsaken everything, a man who has said, either my life is lowered or Biafra flag is raised. So you find out that this man, he has nothing to do with his life. He has sacrificed his life, and we will not allow our enemies to trample upon his life. We must protect this man with everything we have. This is a gold. This man is a precious stone, and we must not allow our enemy to grab it, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not two. As long as Nigeria entire Nigeria is concerned, we don't have any duplicate about like that man. If we lose that opportunity that we have, a savior, a Moses that God has given us, brothers and sisters, our listeners, I'm calling on all the billionaires of Igbo land to bring out your money. sponsor this struggle with your resources, because if you don't, then Fulani come and take over our land. Your children will nowhere to be found. Our land is a sacred land, and we must protect it at all costs with everything, resources that we have. So, great Biafran, in summary, I'm calling on everyone, pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and not only to pray, your resources are needed for this struggle. Thank you for listening to me.
All right. Thank you very much, Mazi. You have spoken very well and eloquently. Mazi Olewe, do we still have any other person standing by? Mazi Olewe, can you hear me? Do we still have any other person who have not spoken? I don't know. DJ should be if is he still here? All right. I'm not sure anymore what's happening. Mazi Olewe, are you still there? Can you hear me? All right, Mazi Olewe cannot hear me anymore. All right, great Biafrans, of course. We are almost. Yes, Mazi. Who else is left? If there's nobody else left, can you summarize for us so that we can begin to shut down? Yeah, it's not. Please go ahead. Yes. Go ahead and summarize for us so that we can close this program. Go ahead, Mazi.
Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you, Biafran, for being with us for this hour. We really appreciate. We will still come back online again after our convention. As now, for I want to thank you for giving us a listening ear. Our program still continues. Let us be in prayer for our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Join the protest that is coming up on the 20th. Also join the fundraising. Is very, very important. Our posterity will speak for us all. We must have it in mind. We shouldn't be discouraged. I want to appreciate each and every one of us. Let us not be discouraged. In every freedom is always like that. Even the South Africa themselves that got their freedom, there was a lot of saboteurs and all that. All we need to do is to put our head focused, straight, and we will get what we want. It's never easy. Nothing good comes easy. Always a challenge comes there. But at the end, our leader said, Biafra is the last miracle on earth, and we all can attest to it. All his prophecies, all his messages has come to pass, and it is still coming up. Let us continue holding his hand. I want to thank all this evening. We really appreciate, and we must continue. Thank you. Good night.
That was IPOB Johannesburg, South Africa, of course, coming live this evening to talk and, of course, share their views with regards to the events and things that are happening here in Johannesburg and South Africa in general, as well as the proposed convention of IPOB that is coming up on the 23rd, which is next week. All right. And also, we have talked to you about our coming events, which is the 20th of October, the Solidarity March for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have also talked to you about the Zoom fundraising that is happening this Saturday. And of course, this Saturday being the 18th of October, 2025, happening by 2 p.m. US and Canada Eastern Time, which is, of course, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. So you are welcome to join this. As a matter of fact, it is a must join. So go to Radio IPOB, or rather Biafra Radio page, Facebook page. You will get all the details because this information is posted there at Biafra Radio Facebook page. You can also find it it will be available all around social media. If you don't succeed at Biafra Radio, of course you will, because it is definitely there. I will also post it on my Facebook page, Mike Biafra OB. And of course, you will get it and then join this Saturday for the fundraising. So, thank you, Biafrans, of course, for joining us this evening. But before we call it a night, let's remind you once again what is happening on the 20th, which is
ọ bụ gịnị ka m mere iji kwuolu m n'ọnụ ọ bụ gịnị ka m mere iji kpọọ m asị ọkwa mụ na anyị bụ nwanne onye jebe ọkpọrọ ibe ya onye ilo bịa wee tinye ọgba aghara na mụ na anyị bụ nwanne onye libe onye ji ibe ya n'ọkwa nwanne ozu na wozu arụ abụgbala na mụ na nwanne mebesigo abụgbala na mụ na nwanne mebesigo iwe gị dị ọkụ dajụa ọ dị n'obi m ọnụlube nwanne agba n'ọsọ.
Solidarity for justice. Solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The great people. This is a clarion call to the great people of the Igbo race, the Asian people, Ndibo. It is time to come together. It is time to heed the call. In unity we stand. In disunity we fall. Ndibo, let us rise on the 20th of October 2025. Let us close our shops. Let us close our businesses and rally for the freedom of one of our own, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Onurube Nwanne Abaloso. This is the ancient tradition and foundation the Igbo race is founded on. Arise, Ndibo. Arise. Let your voice soar hard for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We will rally for more. From Enugu to Lagos, from Aba to Owerri, from Onitsha to Anyoma to Edo, we will rally all around for our own Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Tradition and culture in our hearts they grow. With love for our people, together we will show no more silence, Ndibo. It is time to talk. It is time to speak out. No more marginalization. Where are the great warriors of the great Igbo nations? Where are the men in Igbo land? Why must we keep quiet? An injury for one is injury to all. Therefore, Ndibo, solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will march peacefully in unity and in accordance with the release and freedom of our own. Therefore, on the 20th of October 2025, Igbo people all over Nigeria, all over the world, close your businesses, close your shop in solidarity for one of your own. Onurube Nwanne Abaloso. An injury to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an injury to all.
From the cells of injustice to the hearts of millions, a voice for freedom still echoes. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu needs you. His health is failing. His court battles grew heavier, but hope still stands tall. Because you still care. Stand for truth. Stand for justice. Stand for Kanu. Every coin, every note, every heart can heal, can defend, can restore his voice. Join the Global Fund for Kano's legal and medical defense. Visit www.freedomforkano.org or insert actual link or make your secure donation through any verified account listed. Together, we rise for justice. Together, we give for freedom. Mazin Nnamdi Kano, our hope, our hero. Donate today, heal the body, defend the truth, free the spirit. This is signed by American veterans of Igbo descent, AVID, Rising Sun Group, and ambassadors for self-determination.
I am pleased and honored to be counsel for Ambassadors of Self-Determination. I am equally pleased and honored to be here today.
Great dear friends, wonderful people, beautiful people. This is where we are bringing this program to an end tonight. What has been a great program. Permit me to thank IPOB Johannesburg for joining us this evening, and of course to understand better with regards to the upcoming convention, Peace and Unity Convention, IPOB South Africa, happening in Cape Town on the 23rd of October 2025. Thank you, IPOB Johannesburg, for explaining more better. And of course, I thank all the viewers from across the world, wherever you are, and you are hearing the sound of my voice. And of course, reminding you of the 20th of October, which is going to happen on Monday. Solidarity for Mazin Nnamdi Kano. Close your shop, close your business, and show solidarity for one of our own on Ruben One Nabaloso. And also, we brought to you a Zoom fundraising that is happening this Saturday for the medical and legal cause of Onyedumazi Nnamdi Kano. Go to Biafra Radio Facebook page and get details and information. My name's Abarisa Ikechukwu Onuoha, signing out. Good night and God bless.
Yeah.